Here we are asked to solve this absolute value equation. The first thing we need to do is make sure that the absolute value is isolated on the left side of our equation. So in this case, we notice that the negative 6 is on the outside of the absolute value, so that negative 6 needs to be added over. We have absolute value of 4x plus 3 equals 4. Now be careful when you're solving absolute value equations. What I always tell my students is that the absolute value are like prison bars. If you're in absolute values, you can't be moved or you can't get out of those bars. So we notice at this point that we have the 3 that's added on the inside and the 4 that's multiplied on the inside. However, I cannot get rid of those values until I get rid of the absolute value bars. Now, to get rid of the absolute value bars, I set up 2 separate equations since this is an absolute value equation. Notice first that the value on the right hand side is positive. That means that I will get legitimate results. Now go through and you set up 2 equations by setting what's inside absolute value equal to the positive value on the right and then equal to the negative value on the right. Notice that the value inside the absolute value does not change. Now we need to solve each one of these equations. Subtracting 3, we would get 4x equals to 1. Divide by 4, we get x equals 1/4. For the other equation, subtract off the 3. We get 4x equals negative 7. Divide by 4, and we get x equals negative 7/4. And we get x equals negative 7/4. So we have 2 solutions to our original equation.